you guys, welcome back. I need to move that water bottle. It's gonna bother me the whole time I'm editing this video. Hello you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Rachel if you're new. Today's video is part of the wedding series. I'm so excited if you guys have been following along. I got engaged almost a year ago. We got engaged on December 21st, so like a little less than 3 months away. It's been a year, which is crazy. So I'm full on in the wedding planning process. Know how it feels right when you get engaged and you try to start planning a wedding, how overwhelming it can be. So I am so excited to be working with The Knot today. I want to thank them for sponsoring today's video. If you would have told me that I would be working with them when I got engaged, I'd be like, are you kidding me? The Knot is like such a well-known website, platform, business that you can go to for all things wedding planning, all things weddings, things like that. So I'm so excited to share and talk about kind of the first steps into planning a wedding. I feel like I do like wedding Q&As, but I wanted to make this video as a place for brides, new brides to come to when right when they get engaged and they feel like, what the heck do I start with? What do I do? I'm so confused. I'm so torn. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I have my coffee here. It's going to be a chill little sit down about wedding. So if you're a bride, congratulations. If you're not and you're going to be a bride soon, keep this video saved, and I hope that this helps a lot of you guys out. Like I said, I have already basically planned my wedding. My wedding is scheduled for May 14th of 2022. So I have all my vendors, everything planned out, the theme, style, location, guest count, all of that. I just have little things to wrap up. So I have gone through it. So I want to tell you like what to do and what not to do, because it can be super overwhelming and it's a very expensive time in my life right now. So I thought I would give you guys some hacks and some help. So starting off right when you get engaged, you kind of want to figure out your whole style, your theme, what's you. And what I will notice is it is overwhelming to try to pick like one type of style to go with. There's several different types of looks in weddings and venues and things that I loved. But once I picked the venue, I was like, okay, I really need to hone in on the style and see like what I really want it to come down to. So what I love about The Knot is they have a style quiz that you can go online and take, which is so helpful. I took it right when I got started. I also have the app. They have everything, you guys. It's so nice. But the style quiz is really, really, really helpful if you are kind of torn in between two different types of styles of weddings. Say you like the beach, but you also want it to be kind of modern boho. It's hard to kind of combine those two. So the style quiz will really help you kind of hone in on the exact style and theme that you want for your wedding. This really helps because once you start booking vendors, which you can also do through The Knot, it helps kind of give your vendors the type of style and vibe that you're going for, just so they have an idea. Because if you go to a vendor and you're like, oh, I love white flowers, that doesn't really give them a lot to work with, and you want to make sure that you're giving them the most information possible so they can do their best work possible. I also want to say something that I learned not the hard way. I've had super supportive people helping me plan a wedding, but remember that the day is about you and your person that you're marrying. So it can get to be a lot of opinions and a lot of different things throwing up in the air and ideas flying everywhere. But just remember, at the end of the day, it's you and it's your style. So don't go based off of what you think your guest is going to like, because in 20 years, it's not going to matter. It's all about you. It's all about your style. Obviously, when I went to go plan my style and do the venue and stuff, Dylan and I talked about it and agreed, but I mean, Dylan doesn't really have much of a say in the wedding stuff because he just doesn't really care. So I've been kind of doing it all, and I will run the ideas by him, and he's like, whatever you like, whatever. So it's nice to just like have it between Dylan and I, and have just supportive people and friends and family be like, oh, that's a great idea. But if you get too many people involved, just remember it sometimes can start to not be about you, and your wedding is about you. So just remember that. After you go take the style quiz, it'll kind of give you a better idea of what you are starting out with, things like that. And then you can start going and doing like the wedding website. You can start booking your vendors, things like that. And The Knot has so many good free wedding website templates. That is what Dylan and I have our wedding website on. I can insert a clip. I kind of have it pretty much down to a T. I need to just add a few more things. But the wedding website is really important because that's where your guests will go to when it comes to like details and stuff. And The Knot has so many good templates for that. And again, so many templates because they want to personalize it to you and your feel, just because I wanted it to match the venue and the style that we went with. And then building off the wedding website, I did all of this together. This is kind of where I started. I did save the dates. They have save the date templates. They have invitations. They really do have it all. So it's nice that The Knot can just be a all in one place to go, because it can be so overwhelming. And then they do do have options where you can like personalize it, make it more you. They have some templates that aren't free that you can pay for, but I just use one of the free ones and it is so cute, and I can personalize it, add tabs, take tabs away, add photos, different fonts, colors, so many good options. And then also, if you aren't really quite sure and you just kind of want to play around, that's why doing a free template's great. You don't have to like post it to the public quite yet. You can work on it, tweak it, do all of that, and make it your style. And then also going off of that, when you start doing your save the dates and invitations, those can add up and you don't want to order something online that you're not going to love. So if you are not ready to commit, they do have a option where they can send free samples of like papers and things like that, which is really helpful because sometimes you get things in the mail and they're just like not what you want. And invitations and save the dates are like the first thing that your guests are going to be seeing. So it's really nice. You want to send out something that you're proud of and something that kind of matches the whole vibe and theme of the whole entire wedding weekend. So that's what I did, and I love how our save the dates came out. Also on the Knot, you can check out local vendors and things like that, kind of get a feel. Your vendors are really important because that's what's going to tie everything in together. So when I say vendors, if you're like kind of confused, it's like people like your florist, your DJ, your catering, your furniture, just linens. There's so many things that go into that you don't think about, and it's really nice to kind of just have everything all tied in together. So when I was on the Knot and I put in my location for where we're going to get married after I did the style quiz and stuff, it recommended a ton of vendors, which was really nice because the venue that we did choose did come with a list of preferred vendors, but we didn't have to use them. So some of the vendors that I booked were through the Knot, and they gave such great recommendations of some vendors that weren't on my preferred vendor list. So that was really helpful. So to kind of sum it all up, if you just got engaged, go onto the Knot. It'll be linked down below in the description. I'll have the link. Do the style quiz, get a feel for your style, for what you're going for, and then you can start with the website and all of that, the vendors, and then the fun stuff comes. The dress, the kind of small things you can order here and there, all of the decorations, the like, I don't know, I'm getting to the point where I'm at the part where it's like I'm going to do my dress fitting. I'm trying to figure out my like wedding perfumes and our vows books and all that kind of stuff. So I've gotten past the nitty gritty. So once you start, it's not the best experience if you don't have like a good place to go. So that's why I've loved using the Knot. I have the app, I have like the little countdown of how many days until our wedding and all of that. So it's been really helpful to have everything just all kind of tied into that one place, because again, it can be super overwhelming and it can get to be super expensive and stuff. So it's really nice to have like everything just kind of right there. So I'm curious to see what you guys think my like vibe and stuff is. I did take the style quiz and I did go off of what they recommended. I took this back when I just got engaged, and I remember the results that came out were like very me, so it's very accurate, and I'm interested to see what you guys think of how our wedding will be. And I feel like a lot of you guys know the location, but leave in the comments below like what you think our vibe or kind of style is for the wedding. I'm curious to see what you guys think. And then also, if you guys are a bride and you take the quiz, comment your results. I'm curious to see like what you guys get and if it's kind of close to like your style and things like that. So again, thank you to the Knot for sponsoring today's video. I am in the process and fun part of planning, and I'm so excited to get the ball rolling. We're like a little over 7 months out, which is so exciting, and I feel like I just can't wait for the day. You put so much work and effort and money into it, and I just can't wait for you guys to see it. I can't wait to be focus. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I can't wait to be married to Dylan, and I'm just so excited. We got our save the dates. Let me actually go grab them. I'll show them. Oh wait, I don't have one with me. I'll put a picture on the screen of our save the dates. They turned out really cute. So I'm super excited. I would say the first few things to check off the bucket list, I know I've like gone through this, but it can be very confusing. So I would get the style quiz done. So style quiz number 1, I would kind of start on the wedding website, pick a template, get your feel. Then I would reach out to vendors. You want to book people that are going to book up quick. So that's kind of like photographers, caterers, all of that kind of stuff, florist. You want to do your hair and makeup, all that kind of stuff for day of. It's a lot, but it's fun and it's a really exciting time. So again, just I would say what the biggest thing I've learned through it all is just to make sure that you're doing your wedding for yourself and you're planning it and doing it on the vibe and the feel that you want, because at the end of the day, a wedding is about you and your person, not about anyone else. So it's nice to have your guests come and you want them to have a great time, but at the end of the day, it is about you. And then lastly, again, with the style quiz, what's really nice is you can really hone in on your style and make sure you're really excited and like that type of style that you're going for before you reach out to vendors. Because if I were to reach out to a vendor 5 months ago and been like, I want pink and purple flowers, and then I'm kind of like, oh wait, that's not really my style, everything is like a down deposit, and everything has to, at the end of the day, which is not my favorite, come back to money, and it's expensive to change things, and it's a lot to go through that process. So doing the style quiz really helps and make sure that you know what you want and where you want it, how you want it, all of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was helpful for some brides and maybe some brides to be. If you guys have any questions on wedding stuff, I think I'm going to do another cocktails and questions, like answering questions that you guys have specifically, but I really wanted to make this video on what to do right when you get engaged, how to get started, and I'm so thankful that the Knot wanted to work with me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. I will see you in my next wedding series video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not already, and I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.